Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. I've got to be honest with you, this is, I apologise for looking so nervous because I bloody am. I'll give you full updates as we go down the river. This is a little bit of an update video, but the moment of truth, I wanted to show you guys starting the actual motor up. So, moment of truth, mate, let's get it going. I'll pump the bulb. I'll tell you, that's looking nice and clean.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Nothing, bro.
Nothing, yeah. Okay. That is a really good sign. I'm really happy. Now, gonna get down the river, warm her up a little bit, and then I'll explain to you in the rest of the video what I've done. I've got a few updates that I'm very excited to tell you about. See you in a minute. All right, guys, so far, everything's running well. We're only about 10 minutes into it, but we're cruising down the river now. I'm one of the happiest bloody men again, but let me tell you why. I'll explain a lot at different times throughout this video, but I thought I'd do an update video to what I've done to the boat. But the main thing was, if you would have seen in the last video, the last boating video, that I believe I got a heap of dirty fuel. You would have seen it. So what I've done in the meantime, I'll throw some supporting footage. You just made me so paranoid again then. I thought I was going to do it again. But what I've done, I'll throw some footage in since the last video, which was the most important thing, was to try and alleviate this bad fuel. So what I ended up doing was ripping the fuel tank out. And I'll talk about that again later. You know, the lessons, the good things that I've learnt about having a go at these things yourself. The money you save alone, but more like you get to know how things work, especially being a brickie. Like, all I know is sort of laying bricks and very minimal mechanic knowledge, but it's really good to have a go at these things yourself. But I'll show you what I've done. So down here, I've actually run brand new fuel lines everywhere. So from the tank just sits under here. I'll try and show a bit of footage of that later. I'll put a new bulb in. I'll put a new fuel water separator. And as you can see, that's looking nice and clear. That was the one thing I was worried about. And another thing I was worried about is like something as simple as like an air leak somewhere, or, you know, putting the bulb the wrong way. But that's something I could stuff up, trust me. But the fact that there's nice clean fuel running through, engine's running well, the telltale's nice and strong down there. But well, that's where I'm happiest. The fact that there's nice clean fuel down there. We'll continue on a little bit more, and then I'll upgrade you to the next bit, to the other mods that I've done. And hopefully nothing's happened in the meantime. I'll turn the camera on again when we actually go through the ski area, because that's the most paranoid part, because it obviously chews up a bit more. And it's the scary part where it could sort of just lose fuel or have dirty fuel run through it at 36 knots, and the thing just stops out of nowhere, and it sort of makes you shit yourself. But so far, so good. Right guys, so we're about a couple hundred meters from the ski area. Particularly nervous now, I'll be honest with you. But I thought I'd show you something before we get there. Everything so far is going good. The bulb, the fuel separator bulb, is still nice and clear, and like that nice green diesel color. Nah, didn't put diesel in. No, I put 95 in, not 98. I'm not a bloody millionaire. The stereo, so have a look in there. People my age will appreciate that subwoofer in there. The old Alpine S12, baby. And she goes, yeah, goes well. It never shows, mate. Okay, that's 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Right. We'll keep it on live, because, and you as well, you got to hold on in case it does block up.
Do you want to hold your drink, or you finished it?
What drink? Oh, mate, I finished my water. No, I got in trouble for that last time too. Where are we? Well, I'll start upping it. Oh, I should put my see what we can get out of it. It's probably better than the sounder do.
Get some of the wake in it when you open her up. I'll wedge myself in here.
Yeah, alright. Let's give her a go. There's no one here. It's early on a Friday, so there's no one really on the water. We're in the ski area now. Let's see how she goes. Hold on, Jamie.
Rolls on smooth, mate.
It does, man. Yeah, happy about that. Oh, duckies, watch out. So I'll get her up somewhere near full, and then I'll trim up. You get a couple more Oh, that's phasing hour. All right, here we go. All right, trim up. Trimming up does. Oh yeah. Trimming up just gives you that extra 10 knots. Hey
mate, give us a, that's legitness.
That's legitness. Gonna get the old tongue through the teeth. Let's do a turn, I see. Move around. Keeps going like this, I'm going to be so happy, so happy.
How good's this screen, mate?
Yeah, really good. I actually thought I'd hate this, guys, but it's actually really good once the motor, like once you're going at this speed, I can see straight through there. And you all the wind.
Yeah, your hat's got blown up.
Yeah, hat wearing weather, that's what you said.
The new Bimini?
New Bimini, I'll explain that later, because that's thanks to Jared, my cousin. Always helps me out. Love you, mate. Happy. So we're now on the 4th run, so I hope you guys can hear me. By now, by statistics, by now it should have started like spattering and losing fuel. I'll show you guys the bulb. Now from what I can see a tiny bit of water at the bottom, maybe 1 or 2 drops. I'll have a closer look in a minute when we slow down. But I guess that's doing its job. I also wanted to tell you what I've actually put into the fuel tank as well, and I wanted to thank the handful of people who gave me the suggestion. They suggested to me to put this stuff here, this F10 fuel additive. And if you actually have a look on YouTube at the demonstration video, which is like 15 years ago, it's incredible what it does. So for what it is, 15 bucks, I had to put it in as well. So thank you so much, guys, for your recommendations. Anyone else, if you see anything throughout this video, I would love to hear any recommendations that you guys have for anything to do with the boat. That's why I love this bloody YouTube channel, because I have good people like you guys following me and helping me out. But this, touch wood, this seems to be going really good. Touch wood, touch wood. I'm gonna like, I was gonna say legitness. Legitness. No, I think I'm gonna do like another 5 or 6 runs just to make sure. And if it's all smicko, hunky-dory, then we're gonna head around and we'll head into Frio or something like that. I feel like at the moment this is how it should have been running. Everything's running really nicely. But for the next couple of hours, I'm gonna keep enjoying. And then I wanted to show you all the rest, all the Bimini, the flooring, the seats, the carpeting, the stereo again if you'll have it. But and I've got a few people to thank, mainly my cousins and Jared. Absolutely incredible.
Bands to the red side. She pull out with a friend and I'm on it like a red dye. I Got my sights on a headshot. Yeah, said she got a man and a little drip. Both sides, switched up out of blue. Yeah, she played both sides. Club from door to door, trying to change her life. Nah, you stole that. I can tell just by the way you talk. Yeah, you do this often. Now that you know what to do, just by the way you are. Tell me any problem, no, I can solve it. You fuck the post, go to the max. You like Michael Jordan. Both sides. Yeah, switch your bottom bar, you won't need him. Yeah, he only talking dollars, you won't see him, no. Her stain on her lips just like a demon. She got a dragon on her back, don't catch her breathing.
Okay guys, it's 4:15 now. Isn't it funny in winter how the sun drops a bit quicker, but we ain't minding. So, what have we been in ski areas? Multiple ski areas now. And I think I've had it running maybe like just under wide open throttle for a good 15 minutes on easily, and just up and down and up and down. I just wanted to give it a good run, and it's been perfect. Just touching wood, like the telltale's good. The bulb, I'll show you. When I said before that there was a bit of water in it, I was totally confused because it's actually like the writing at the bottom that's molded into the bottom of the bulb there. If you can see, I hope you can see that. Just under there's writing, but that's beautiful bloody gold fuel. Telltale's running beautifully. The whole thing's running great. So now will be the next. So now after tonight, I'll get it serviced by my mechanic, but I thought this would be a beautiful time of the Arvo just to run you guys by some of the actual mods that I've done. So I don't know if you noticed in the first video, it was quite bare. It was like a bare floor, no seats, nothing. So I wanted to run by the things that I've done. So I also got the old bilge pump. That water down there, that was pretty much in this when we got it. So I'll undo that bung when we get back to the at the boat ramp, and I'll undo that and show you guys as well, but it'll be pretty dark, but I've got a light for that. God, dude, that beep is the same like noise as the engine beep too. Press enter on that 20-year-old GPS, will you? But look, let me show you through some of the things that I've done and whether I'm gonna like regret them or not. First thing that jumps to my mind is this. I've done this EVA foam floor. I'll throw some footage in of when I was installing it and that, and I don't know if I'll live to regret this, but it's nice underfoot, I'll say, really nice underfoot, but it gets dirty really easily, as you can sort of see down here. Just gets sort of real mucky, and well, it is 100% easy to clean, but I don't know if I'm gonna change that to carpet. And I've been sort of told by a boatie that I know, Swano, shout out mate, that when I do want to change it, it's going to be a real prick to rip up, but I'm thinking of throwing the carpet straight on top. I really am. It's like underlay. Yeah, underlay. But also I'll show you the carpeting that I've done. So I've thrown some carpeting up there. Don't look too bloody close. Just up, and then I've thrown it around the speakers as well. Just looks a lot neater and a lot more, what would you call it, like homely.
Mature.
Yeah, mature. And then run that up there. As you can see, the edge of that EVA foam can get quite dirty. But this boat does not sit out, well, it does sit outside, but I also throw a cover on it all the time. Have it like a full cover. But oh shit, there's so much to tell you. Dash. So this was all bare as well. I've thrown carpet up here. Makes it a lot more attractive, don't you reckon?
Yeah, no, neat and tidy.
It is good.
Not on the spot at all then.
Yeah. One thing also that I think I might have mentioned in the last video, this has got a different windscreen than your normal Barron Sportsman's. It's got a very high pitch windscreen, which I thought I'd hate, but it's actually bloody good. On that dash, it allows so much room. I can actually fit that whole cob cooker up there, so I'll be able to do some wicked cooks there.
Missing a couple of candles.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
We need about 6 to 15.
Yep, because we like our coconut waters like nice and stable.
But the beauty of this is I've noticed previous times I've come on a trip, we've lost probably what, 3 or 4 hats.
Hats, always lose a hat.
This thing here seems to go.
Yeah, it does. It does well, because when you sort of have the nose trimmed up and you're going across rough water, that is actually sitting above your head, so it's actually really bloody good. The more things I'm enjoying about this boat is the more I'm loving it, I'll be honest with you. But through the carpet down there, now stereo, I've got to say it, like I feel like a bloody 19-year-old again, dude.
Cranks.
Yeah, it does, dude.
Stereo's
It goes
worth more than the boat.
Oh, and that subby, I got it off Marketplace for like 75 bucks. Talked him down from 120. Alpine S12. Yeah, so don't think it's, you know, don't think it's subpar.
Your dad had it in the 90s.
What else have we got? I cleaned everything out, got the flooring, seats. Look at these seats, like even just seats, it's such a simple thing, but it's so nice to sit down there in the cockpit and just relax while you're sort of going across we went across Melville Waters in Perth, which is sort of on a windy arvo. It's sort of half windy, this arvo. Can be quite notoriously choppy, but it just ate it up. It was so nice to sit down, and I threw like a foot rail there. I got that idea from my cousin Steve-O. Shout out to you, mate, you bloody legend. He actually gave me the seats from his Fraser boat. I'm sure that will be in upcoming videos, because that's a bloody beauty. Those guys, so that's Jared's uncle. They just don't do things in halves, but he offered me these seats and he goes, oh, look, mate, just have them until you upgrade. This is the upgraded version for me. I was going to have way shitter than that.
Better.
Yeah. So in 2 years' time, Steve, it's still going to be in here, but got that as well. And then Jared. So the main person I want to thank for all this, because I'll throw the footage in now. Jared helped me install. No, didn't help me. He did it. And I sort of just held shit for him. And Jared, if you're watching, mate, thank you, man. Like, truly, he's always there to help me, old Jazz. He did this Bimini, and this Bimini looks freaking full professional. It's solid as. So I'm literally not far from hanging off of that. I've just got to add, so on the front here, I got the shout out to bloody Tie Gear. I've got the Tie Gear straps running off of there, just to hold the front tight. But what I'll do from now until the next trip, I've just got to buy a few Bimini poles and dicky them up so that they hold on the front there nice and tight. But I have had this on Tonkin Highway, for all you Perth guys. Tonkin Highway, 100 k's an hour, no worries at all. In pitch black. In pitch black, yeah, I didn't see it too well, but yeah.
What's the speed limit on Tonkin, 110?
Yeah. That's why I said 100. Yeah, but no, guys, I'm just so freaking happy. The engine's just running beautifully. Floors, seats, Bimini, carpet, subwoofer. Main thing is the subwoofer. But really happy, guys. And I think the next time you probably see something on this boat will be a trip. I want to do a proper trip. Yeah, 100%. So they're really easy to remove. Bloody brilliant. And that front, I'll show you what I want to do up. Sorry, Jamie.
No, you're right.
What I want to do up here is I want to throw a rail in here so I can actually put like a platform there and make that a full like sleeping quarters. Jesus, making that look hard, aren't I? Because that there, believe it or not, that's a lot of room there. I can actually lay there, no worries at all. That actually goes behind that subwoofer, maybe about 300 mil. Throw your pillow up there and see how we go. But I want to speak to Nathan and Kelly from PM Canvas to see if they, I believe, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn here, they can do clears for me and like plastics up the side just to make it a real nice and dry boat. But I'm just so happy to have that cover over the top of our head. It's been a nice arvo, man, hasn't it? You know, absolutely, just putting along like this.
Turned it on. It's like a bit of a gap in the rain, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Like, look at it, guys. Yeah. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous.
Water has been so flat. Not glass, but flat.
No, it has. It's been lovely.
Coming across Melville Waters there, though, it was punching out.
Yeah.
So much better than my dinghy.
I know, dude. No, same here. No, we both had the same sort of size dinghy, and it just eats it up. Like, well, God, this is nothing compared to anyone, but this is a big boat for me, like a rather large boat for me. But you actually feel you feel a lot more safe. I feel like a bloody boss going through the water with this. But the subby, I've got to go back to the subby. The subby's incredible. Honestly, I'm gonna get some LED lights. Let's get like them flashing green. I'll get a muffler, put on that.
Why green?
Because green's fast and furious. That's what it is, mate. But apart from that, I won't be a long video at all, although I can see it's 10 minutes here. But I hope you guys are enjoying like the boat stuff, because I'm freaking enjoying it, and that's what you're getting.
What do you reckon? Roll a bit of B-roll. We're at Blackwall Reach.
Yeah.
On the way through, and we'll show you the I reckon the bridge is going to be lit up on the way back through as well.
Yeah, 100%. I'll make sure I get that. Also, you just reminded me, I got some stickers put on the side. I'm going to throw the drone up now and come around. I'll throw that footage in. I got some stickers put in. I don't know what you guys think, and I don't know about the legalities. I've seen them on hundreds of boats where the license, instead of just having the numbers like not stick it on the side of your boat, you can get the circular ones, and I think they just look stellar. Anyway, Jesse from Sticker Boy Signage, no affiliation. I've just been using him for my stickers and everything. There's nothing in it for me. I've been using him for everything, stickers or anything, you know, on the car for the past 4 years. I'm going to say 4 years. Well, everything that you see that I've got that I sell is from him. And oh, can you see it? Oh, it's above the waterline. So, reason I've got that there is to cover up the scrub marks from the ratchet strap in the past. But how good's that look? Next thing I think I'm going to do with this boat, I want to learn how to cut and polish. That's one thing I probably should bring up that I don't think people mention enough, and especially with me, because tasks like especially changing all the fuel hoses and that, it's quite daunting to someone like me. I look at it and I think, oh, I'll just wait and save up and get someone else to do it. But I actually had a go at this myself, and I'm bloody proud of myself for doing it. I think I saved a bit of coin doing it. And of course I'm speaking like this because it did work out okay. I wouldn't be speaking the same.
We're not halfway across the Melville Waters area.
Nah.
What does boat stand for in the boating community? Bring
out another 1,000.
There you go. 100%. Probably saved yourself a grand.
I reckon maybe two. Who knows?
Flushing the tank.
Yeah, flush it, dude.
New lines, everything. Yep. You've got to imagine you've saved yourself the better part of a grand.
Yeah, I feel like legit, man. Like legitness. To get to the actual fuel tank, you just peel these two panels up, and it's right there for you. But just even like the components were rusty, and just shit like that makes me anxious, thinking that, you know, okay, yeah, I'll get it out easy, and then all of a sudden turns into a 5-hour job. And I've been out here, you know, on some late nights in my driveway with this, but hell, I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed working on it, and I reckon there's an advantage to doing shit like this on your own, because you sort of know how you've put it together, and maybe you can trace all your movements back so that you can fix it if it does stuff up. But it's not the end. It's not the end of the night yet. We've actually got a big trek to go back to the boat ramp, and I'll be very happy if we don't have any, what do you call them? What do you call them?
Faux pas?
Nah, if we don't have any...
Mishaps?
Nah.
Breakdowns?
Yeah, mishaps. Hiccups. That's better than mishaps. Yeah, but if we don't have any, I'll be really happy. But so far, very, very bloody happy. Hopefully through this whole 13.5-minute freaking video, I'm going to throw in a heap of B-roll. I'm going to collect that right now. And then we're going to show you also the new walk bridge in Perth, which looks incredible at night.
It should be lit up on the way back through.
Yeah, it will be, 100%. We've got a while, so...
It'll be that, and then the Madagascar.
Yeah, Madagascar, yeah, 100%. And lots of subwoofer stuff. That's my favourite.
You need the one that, you know, the app where your lights flash to the base?
Nah, that's not Fast and Furious.
I've got that one in my swag.
That wasn't in Fast and Furious. Did you know that Hector's running 2 S2000s?
Yeah, but don't let that distract you.
Yeah, don't let it. Alright guys, we'll see you at the end at the boat ramp, and I'm going to do like a final thing.
Roll the B-roll.
Cheers guys. Best time of the Arvo in the city. Unbloody believable. Still running unreal. Still probably got about another, what, 6-7 Ks?
Oh yeah,
It's a bit windy, so happy, guys. Bloody hell. All right, see you back at the boat ramp. Right, guys. It's hard to do. It's hard to do this with a straight face, but look, that's the end of the video. Got the boat on. Look at those stickers. Just looking gorgeous. Look at that. Unreal. So what I'm going to do, I put 90 litres or 85 or 90 litres into this when I did fill it up today. I'm going to be trying to use up that fuel as much as I can. Use it up, and before I actually run this again, I've got another spare fuel filter just to get all that shit out. But there were no hiccups this afternoon at all. There was one where we actually thought it was, but we thought it might have been a wave, but very over paranoid I am. But I think we're all good. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Just a quick update on the old Baron. Loving it. Jamie's going to buy one now, apparently. There's so many people to thank. Thanks, Breno from Performance Marine. Thank you, Jared. Jared, #1. Thanks so much, mate. Look at that. Look at that bloody thing. Good thing is I can actually drive with that without those poles. I can actually drive with that on the highway. As I said, did Tonkin Highway, no worries at all. But guys, throw a comment down. Any suggestions that you guys might have, I'd love to hear them for anything at all in the boat. But see ya in the next video. Pretty sure it's going to be a cooking video next. See you soon, guys.